You have a gold mine. Yes, you have a gold mine. Now that might sound a little unusual. You're saying, where is this gold mine? Well, now it all comes back to us. It all comes back to you. It all comes back to me. So let's say it. I have a gold mine. I have a gold mine. I have a what? A gold mine. Now I see you're looking kind of skeptical, saying, what is this about a gold mine? I don't have a gold mine. And if I do, I want to know. I want to know where it is. Well, our gold mines are in our hearts. Your gold mine is your talents, your gifts, your giving, what you give. And you may think that, yeah, it's no big deal. It comes very naturally to me. I don't consider it a gift or a talent or a gold mine. It just is easy. It just is me. Well, there are people out there who are desperate to connect with your gold mine. It's the gifts you give. It's your compassion, your soul that you're giving. The gifts and talents that come so easily to you. Someone is out there praying that they can connect with those gifts. There's a story of a young boy who's on a beach, and it's filled with starfish that washed up in the tide. And then when the tide rolled out, they were left there on the beach. And it was a very hot day. They weren't going to survive until the tide came back in to take them back out. So the young boy was there picking up each starfish and throwing it back into the ocean. He was doing that one by one, picking up a starfish, throwing it back into the ocean. Now, an adult came along, who of course thought he was much wiser, and said, "What are you doing?" And the young boy said, "I'm picking up starfish and throwing them back in the ocean." And the adult said, "Well, that's not going to make any difference. You can't save them all." And the boy picked up a starfish and threw it into the ocean. And he said, "Made a difference for that one." And he continued picking up starfish and throwing them into the sea. The adult thought for a minute or two, and then he kneeled down and picked up a starfish and threw it into the ocean. And he picked up some more. And he and the young boy proceeded silently for quite some time, picking up starfish and throwing them back into the ocean. It was the boy's compassion, not to mention his throwing arm, that were gifts, were his gold, and made a difference. We never know what difference our gold can make. We may think that we're small, insignificant, that we can't make a difference. But you know, when you toss a pebble into a standing body of water, and you see the ripples floating out, and we can perhaps see ripples for only a couple of feet, but we have no idea how far those ripples are going, how far they're reaching. Sharing our gold, our gifts, our talents may inspire a young person to keep going, to follow their dream. It may inspire a scientist to discover the cure for a terrible disease. It can inspire an author to write an impactful novel, or a songwriter to create something so lasting, so memorable. We don't know where our gold will touch people, who it will touch, and we may never know whom we have touched. But that's the important thing about our gold. It's important that we share it. Don't hoard it. There's a temptation to hoard our gold. Certainly, that's a societal message that we get. But sharing our gold, putting it out there, does not diminish its value. It keeps building and growing within us. So I invite you to think about the gold in your life, the things that just come naturally. And when people say, well, how did you do that? Or I couldn't do that. You are so talented, so gifted. Think about those times. And I invite you to, I challenge you to share your gold. You have a gold mine. I have a gold mine. The world needs our gold mines.